I buy stupid stuff, you buy stupid stuff, we all buy stupid stuff. So, I've been watching a lot of Caleb Hammer videos recently, and if you don't know who he is, he's this guy based out of Texas that has a talk show called Financial Audit. The basic gist of the show is that Caleb interviews someone, and it's usually a younger millennial or a Gen Zer who has amassed a staggering amount of debt after a series of poor life/financial decisions. One of the main trends that Caleb has noticed is the rise in popularity of a blind box doll called Labubu. These dolls seem to be the ire of Caleb at the moment, as almost every interviewee on his show recently seems to have some sort of connection to them. Some have even admitted to spending several $100s a month on these dolls. As a Gen Zer myself, I do not really understand the appeal of these things. Like, they are a novelty collectible, similar to that of Funko Pops or older fads like Pogs and Slammers or Beanie Babies that were popular in my parents' generation. And the only other products that I can think of that I've personally spent any money on are Magic the Gathering cards back when I was in late high school, but even then, it's a card game. The same can go with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards that are highly collectible, but still have some sort of use outside of just being something to grab. For me personally, if I'm going to be spending insane amounts of money on a collectible, it must have some further purpose than just rotting away on my shelf. And with Labubu, what exactly would I do with it? What would anyone do with it, really? Sure, you can display them in your streams and possibly get attention for the novelty, and an influencer may unbox a rare doll and get a million views off of it, but the product itself is just nerd nest shelf fodder in my opinion, for lack of a better term. And that's not to say that they aren't interesting to look at. I understand the aesthetic that they have, but at the same time, spending almost $100 a box for some random Labubu doll just seems kind of ridiculous to me. And I can see someone making the argument that Labubu dolls are art, which they can be considered as such. However, I personally do not understand the value outside of what will likely be a short-lived fad and a collector's bubble that will likely go bust by 2030, if that. I think that the social phenomenon of Labubu is indicative of the consumerism problem that my generation and the late millennials have. I've heard the argument that the cost of rent versus luxuries have shifted significantly since the 1980s, and while this is true, it is often used as an excuse to enable the rampant consumerism that a lot of my generation has fallen victim to. And I don't really understand the argument either. If we as a generation want to achieve our goals within the limited time that we have to make money, then perhaps we should have some more financial discipline. That's not to say don't buy what you want sometimes, but stop buying what you want all the time. I think that learning this will be the key to financial freedom for a lot of people of my generation, and just people in general. And if you are a rampant consumer, take a step back and just think about the future. It may not be as bleak as you think it will be. Sure, AGI is on the horizon, but that doesn't mean that you can't be productive now for when and if things go to the dogs. Hey there, this is Nanus. I just want to thank you for watching this video, and please leave a like and subscribe. That'll mean a lot to me. And I know that my previous goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers by August 15th was kind of lofty, so any sort of subscription will be very much appreciated. Hopefully I can get up to maybe 100 by then. We'll just have to see, but still, thank you so much for viewing.